Coccidiosis is a chicken-killing disease caused by chicken-killing parasites. If left untreated, this bacteria has the ability to kill your chickens within 10 days. We're going to talk about 3 different places that your chickens could come in contact with coccidiosis without you even knowing about it. The third way we're going to talk about is actually one that's commonly overlooked. My name's Jordan Wright, and I love helping people raise happy, healthy chickens. And one of the ways that we can get happy, healthy chickens is knowing about common parasites and common diseases that you may face. So before we talk about where our chickens may come in contact with coccidiosis, we need to talk about what coccidiosis actually is. So coccidiosis is the disease that is caused by the coccidian protozoa, or that's fancy terms for coccidian bacterial parasite, that builds up and then attacks our chickens. So the first place that your chickens may come in contact with coccidiosis is going to be through wet, dirty bedding. And you might think, well, of course, if you're not cleaning your chicken coop out regularly, then yeah, you're going to risk having your chickens be sick. But I'll show you this. So this hard pack bedding might look like we could just put new bedding on top of it, and that's called deep bedding. But when we go and we flip this bedding over, we notice it's wet underneath. Second way that our birds could come in contact with coccidiosis is when we take them to the chicken shows. Unfortunately, sometimes people accidentally bring sick birds. That gives our chickens the ability to get into the feces, or maybe the bird reaches across the cage and gets into the water that we have for our chickens. As long as we have contact with an infected bird, that opens your chances of getting coccidiosis. So we need to make certain that when we bring these birds back from the show, we have a quarantine area. It might be an entire different location on your property, but these birds that we took to the show need to be separated from the rest of our flock. That way, in case these birds come back with a disease or an illness, we don't infect the rest of our flock. And the third place that we may come in contact with coccidiosis in our backyard flock is actually through water. And the way that it works is, because it's a bacterial parasite, it likes dirty, wet surfaces, and that water is perfect. We need to be cleaning our waters and keeping that as clean and fresh as we can. If you're taking your birds to a show, you are definitely going to need to wash your chickens. Check down here below to see how you can go and wash your chickens and stand out from the competition.